resilience and recovery, which is like a major thing in cyber security, where like if there is a loophole also, there could be like a data breach would have happened, right? Resilience in the sense, the what we call functionality, like to keep functionality, even though like if like instead of, we can make it as like availability also, we can name it as. So if there is any load, okay, if there is any load on one server or a website, it could be, or anything, so automatically they, what they'll do, instead of one server for same domain, they'll have two. Okay. So if the traffic is heavy here, so it will redirect to this. So instead of there should be no server crash or data corruption. Instead of that, like to prevent all those things, they they use resilience and recovery in the sense, backup. Okay. So what happens, in cybersecurity, to have many protocols where we should consider these two main things. Like these are very important things. So like if there is any server crash or any disruption, so it will take care of that. Here, what happens, like if there is any data corruption or if there is any data deletion, like unwanted data deletion, like by mistake data deletion, or it could be a hacker who encrypted your data. So in order to have one dependency, they recover each and everything automatically. So see, security architecture extend beyond prevention, and to ensure organizations like withstand disruption and recovery quickly. Okay. Where security architecture also mean this also, because in what we call in security architecture, where we do prevent and where we do executions, where we do write commands, and where we do write policies also, eh, including those things, these two things are also very important. Okay. Then let's get into next slide. So high availability architecture, this will come under resilience. Okay. Where high availability is nothing but whenever we do have any, there should be no latency while accessing any website or any server. Okay. So in order to maintain our what we call our client ecosystem very well, we make sure that we do have high availability, where systems are designed to remain operational within minimal downtime, where these five nines are like a common, like within an year there should be 99.9999% of up, means there should be no server crash. Okay. Like if there is any, what we call, if there is any issue also to access any Google website, or to access any domain website, we should make sure that it should not more than 5 minutes. Okay. This is what high availability come into picture. Load balancing. Load balancing in the sense, like whenever we do have heavy traffic, we divert that traffic to next, or uh, to another same replicated server. So here, see, distributing incoming traffic across multiple servers or resources to prevent overload, improve performance, and ensure no single system becomes a bottleneck. Means there should be no dead servers, or there should be no dead requests which were sent back to the person. Okay. And then clustering in the sense, here what they do, instead of having all servers or all domains one place, they'll divide them into different, they'll make parts of that. Means instead of like home page would be here, login page would be here, shopping page would be here. So where the more traffic, and here they would add a load balancer. Okay, because they know that whenever there is a season, like nowadays it is Black Friday, right? So what people will do, people will go to e-commerce e-commerce website, they'll try to buy, or they'll try to serve whether there are any offers or not. So based on their page, like their website, they'll design that way. Okay, and a real-time example would be like high availability design would be banking system run across multiple data centers. Okay, where it would be 99.9999 percentage up, like there would be no, like 1% would be an optional which is given to each and every organization, and the time would be approximately 5 minutes. It should not be more than 5 minutes. Okay, load balancing, ATM transactions are uh, routed to available. See, whenever there are many, there are many ATMs. See, there could be one here, CB Bank, we might make it as, and there is another ATM over next street, or there could be another ATM over next street. Like there could be 50 multiple within a state. So what would have happened? Everything would be connected to a server only, right? So there they will have multiple servers in order to make sure their transaction and there should be no miscorruption between those incoming and outgoing traffic. Okay, here comes clustering. Database clusters ensure account balances remain accessible even if individual servers fail. So what it means, like as we discussed this one, ATM one, so we do have a login page for individual server. So individual person, a person goes into his bank application and he'll try to check his bank balance. Okay, sometimes what happens, net banking would be down, but the application where you see your balance is up, because they do have different servers based on the operation. Like account balance will be within one server, transaction would be within one server, credit card would be within another server. So in order to maintain the uptime and maintain good ecosystem, they'll do all these things. They'll make sure that there should be high availability, there should be load balancing, and there should be clustering. Okay.
So, Rahman bhai,
Yes.
I have a doubt with this load balancing and clustering.
Okay.
So, I'll give you a real-time question. So,
Yeah.
last week, when Netflix got down,
Yes.
so like even though after having load balancing and clustering, I mean, why these the big applications where they have like big servers go down, and
Ha.
how the people, I mean, how the employees will solve it?
So what happens, 1 second. So generally here, whenever the big C companies, like it could be a Netflix, okay, here they do have multiple regional servers would be there. Okay, what whenever they do upload, or whenever they do have any update, they'll have some maintenance time. Okay, in order to push the update, in order to, even though they do have resilience and clustering over here, but when that application or that update goes into production, may have some bugs, right? That's the reason we do face sometimes a down, recently we do had Cloudflare also. Similarly, Netflix would also had an update, or there could be while they were updating their servers, backup servers as well as what we call duplicate server also. That update would have a bug which took time and which made this problem. This could be the scenario actually. Even though balancing is there, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
So
There
load
could,
balancing basically, I mean, it distributes the traffic. I mean,
yes.
if a thousand people just entering into your server,
Huh.
so it will distribute like 500 to two different servers.
Huh. We
And
can
clustering.
huh.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it as like they could be instead of one gate to a stadium, there would be multiple gates. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in
Okay.
order people can go here, right? Clustering in the
And
sense grouping the where VIP would have one thing like VIP and normal people and what we call general people would have based on the category here clustering would be done.
okay, perfect. Now I got it.
Huh. So next would be disaster recovery. What like did you got anything like when when you hear this disaster recovery? What would be it? So what happens? Whenever we
Mm-hmm.
do have many coastal regions, right? Here tsunami could occur, or there could be and volcano erection, or it could be a earthquake or landsliding. It could be anything because there are natural disasters also, right? Everything is physical, where we do have physical data centers. What if there is we'll take an example of we do have a data center in southeast of or in Vishakhapatnam. Okay, here we do have Amazon, for example. Amazon data center is there. Suddenly what happened? Due to heavy rain or due to tsunami, the what we call the data center got destroyed. So even though in within the data center also we do have backups and all, each and everything would be there because the company is big, they will have huge amount of data. So in order to prevent this situation also, they would have another data center which would be in Hyderabad. Okay, if it got any damage, they will redirect every traffic to this automatically. This is where disaster recovery site strategies will come into picture. Okay, so there are cold sites, warm sites, and hot sites. So where cold site in the sense basically the functionality and basically what we call the availability with the power, cooling, network connectivity, but no equipment or data pre-installed here. Here, what would be happen with hardware installed but requires data restoring and confirmation before becoming operational. Hot site in the sense automatically. Operational duplicate facilities with real-time near data synchronization, immediate switchover. So here, what would be the situation? Data recovery is there. This is fully automated. This is semi-automated. It is manual. So where manual in the sense the whenever there is a disaster or whenever there is a database data centers like if a data center caught fire, what would have happened? They could have another one, but it should be manually executed each and everything. Data is there, site is there, code is there, everything is there. But in order to get this data recover this disaster recover strategy here, in order to get this into production, they need to configure each and everything from starting. Everything would be available, but in order to make it a production level or available for everyone, it will take time. Okay, here what would have happened? It could take here everything will be ready, but here for production to go into to go that site into production, it would take some time. Okay, here everything will be there, but there would be no production strategies, or they would not expect that it could have happened. Here there could be previous examples also where they face some situations due to natural disasters. They made them like, if there is anything, we'll activate it. But here it is like that ki if there is any situation where it got damage or anything due to nature or due to man-made, also there could be war also, so it will automatically activate this one. Got it? See here example is empty office space with electrical, and means it could be an example of if we do have one office at New York. Okay, it got due to earthquake, something have happened, it got destroyed. So we need to have another office which should be in Texas. Okay, where it is like ready with hardware, but there are many procedures need to be done. Okay, here it could be a server or network equipment where it is placed or stored, where recent, or it could be a same example we'll take. The office is ready, everything is ready, but the data connection between those things have not been happened. Here what would have happened? Everything, see, New York is there, here Texas is there, so each thing will be replicated here also. Same ditto, there will be duplicate version of your office or your data center, or your, it could be your website also within data center. Okay, then capacity planning and continuity, where this comes into the picture because due to organization development, or it could be any emergency, there could be a huge increase of people, as well as there could be huge increase of data centers or hard drives or network equipments, it could be anything. Okay, where it is very important for business to make sure that each and every policy is being implemented. So where we have already discussed disaster thing, right? So we'll take an example of, there was a COVID, right? COVID-19 was there. Due to that thing, many companies were not opted for work from home because they were not having VPNs, they were not having correct security posture. Okay, everything was traditional. That's the reason, because of COVID-19, many security policies were implemented. This was new, and that backup was also new, where they made each and everything implemented right now. Okay, so if there is any situation in future also, we do have setup ready. In a sense, it should not affect the business. It could be communication protocols, essential functionality identifications, and alternate facility agreements or supply chain. So, in communication portals, in the sense, previously we used to use Skype, right? During COVID, there was a huge boom for Cisco WebEx, which is meeting conferencing, and Zoom. Right now, we are also using this. During that time, people started using these things very heavily. Okay, capacity planning, predicting and provisioning the resource needed to handle current and future workloads. As we discussed, there should be a correct plan for present and future, which is unexpected, right? There could be a disaster, there could be a flood, there could be floods, or there could be anything, earthquake could be there, anything could be there. In order to make sure that even these disasters should not disrupt our operations, which could be business operations or security or level operations or working things. So we'll make sure that people capacity and should be maintained, technology capacity should be there, infrastructure capacity should be there. People capacity in the sense the physical place should be there within organization. If there is an rotational shifts, or there are any what we call any escalations from this state to that state. Okay, technology capacity in the sense there should be enough switch router, or there should be enough firewalls, or enough endpoints or servers. There should be each and everything should be very very pre-configured, and there should be ready, everything should be ready to use. Infrastructure should be, power supply should be there, cooling systems, as there will be heavy servers, there should be cooling systems also, physical space also, network connectivity, redundancy and facilities and security, environment control and monitoring should also be there. So testing and backup strategies, what would be this? So here resilience testing should be there, backup methods, in resilience what would be there? Table top exercise, flyover test, simulations, parallel process. Backup means on-site backup, off-site backup, encryption backup, snapshots, replication, generally. So here what will happen, they'll follow these rules. See, 3 to 1. 3 copies of data, 2 different media types, and 1 copy off-site. Means they should be 3 duplicate things, where 2 different media. If they are using any cloud, one should be in AWS, one should be in Azure, or one should be in Azure, or one should be in Google or cloud, GCP, Google Cloud Provider. Where so here the same M is there, M would be our data. Same thing is that this is offsite in the sense it should be in different place, or it could be on premises also. So this is a rule which they follow. So where table exercise in the sense team discuss scenarios responding active system, low cost and disruption. Where failure over test in the sense whenever we do have a switch also, right? Multiple switches will be there. For each switch there will be a backup switch. Like if it got any technical issue, it will turn off, and indirectly it will turn on, and everything will be working easily. Simulations in the sense where it will include the protocols and decision making under stress, in the sense like where if there is any situation where data got leak or data got encrypted, there should be no panic, and before that only they basically companies will have phishing simulations also in order to prevent phishing attack. Parallel process where run primary backup and simulate, where every organization will have an automated backup software within our endpoints and within our servers, where it will automatically back up each and every data which required for us. We do have options over there, so we can check, and if we want we can check it, and if you don't want we can leave it. Okay. Power resilience also same, like we do have there should be generators and UPS. UPS are for our laptops, and generators are for overall building. It could be there, or it could be for servers. Security architecture pillars, where we have control, or we have covered all these things, where data protection was there, access control was there, resilience infrastructure, recovery capabilities, continuity planning. Okay, these were the main pillars of our security architecture. Fahim, any doubts within this?
No, Raman, bill looks good.
Huh. So even though we are in cyber security, we need to be very thorough with what is backup, what is resilience, what is access control, what is why we need load balancers, why we need to work with what we call, why we need to implement policies within our organizations also, why we should not trust anyone, why we need to implement zero trust policies, and why we need to have each and everything backup. That's the reason we do have this module in our certification as well as. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Raman,
So
perfect.
let me give you a walkthrough to Nessus and how I did scan and what all the things were there. And meanwhile, I have also I have also prepared a detailed version of Nessus, what we call PPT is there. Let me show it to you once. Let me stop sharing this. Meanwhile, you can also go.
Download it.
Uh, if possible, you can download it, or else we can.
I'll just check one second.
I have prepared this one where if you want to know what is Nessus, we do have like 1 second. See what is Nessus Essential, where we are using Nessus Essential, which is only free for 30 days. Within 30 days, we need to go through it, or else we need to have another email so that we can register and we can get that activation code. Okay. And why what Nessus can do via operations, via network devices, and web applications and all. 1 second. Sorry for inconvenience. So here, what is Nessus and what we can do with Nessus? Only it supports 16 IPs. Okay, like as we are using free version, we can only scan private IPs, not public IP. Where why do we use Nessus? And what are the key features of Nessus, like how, like in scanning what all we can do, and vulnerabilities, what is vulnerability, how do we detect all those things. Okay, here each and everything is written, and we do have, like if you want to use in Windows, or if you want to use in Kali, how we will do, and each and every step is there, and there are some questions where interviewer may ask you. Okay, based for this also, there are some questions where this would be appearing in your uh, certification exam. Okay, see, whenever we install Kali within our system, right, we'll have an web interface where we'll run via HTTPS, HTTPS /localhost. This would be there over port 8834. The Nessus would be running. Okay. Meanwhile, I do have a password for this. We can create, and we can also make sure that it can remember us. See, so I had a scan. So how we'll run a scan actually? So we'll click on new scan. See, we do have many things here. So host discovery, where it will discover whether there are any host and whether there are any vulnerabilities on that host. we can ping only discovery is there, basic network scan is there, credential validation, advanced scan, and advanced dynamic scan is there, malware scan is there. So we can do all these things. Mobile device scan is there, but we can't do this one right away because we need to have upgraded version right for this. Web application testing will be there, like automated, everything will be automated here. Credential patch auditing will be there. Active directory, where from where we do get our domains within a cloud or within a physical server. Okay. Find AI. This is new feature of Nessus, where if there are any LLMs or machine learning related vulnerabilities within those models also, we can make sure it. Okay. Here for compliances, the rules and regulations for an organization, because if they audit cloud infrastructure, internal PCI networks and MDM configurations, offline configurations, each and everything is there based on our learning, and explaining you like what all features we do have in right now and how we can run a scan. So to run a scan, what we'll do, we'll click on this new scan. We'll take whatever we want. We'll click on, like, if we want to do a basic scan, we can do it. So here we can click, we can name it as a class. Okay. Or we can make copy this, and we can, there should be a description, because when we are doing these scans organization level, we'll make sure that it should have each and everything. Okay. I'll 10.0 dot, let me check IP once. 10.0 dot 2.15. Okay. 2.15. Right now I am scanning my Kali host itself. Okay, next what I'll do, if I want to schedule this task, like this assessment, I can also schedule it. Like if I want every day, like if I enable it, there will be once every day or whatever, like but for that we need to have this Nessus professional. Okay, Nessus Pro should be there. So in order to schedule, like if I want to make this scan every like every day, once in a week, or within 1 month, I want to do once, so I can schedule it. Notifications here, if I enable SMTP, where simple mail transfer protocol, also we do have an option, so the report will be automatically sent to our emails. Discovery here, like what scans I want to do, whether I want to do all port scan or common port scan. Right now I'm selecting all port scan. Okay, like we can also target, like if I want custom port also, we can make it. Then in assessment, I right now I'm making it as a default. So we do have scan for web vulnerabilities, scan for all web vulnerabilities. Like we can make it like based on our configuration. In next classes, we'll make it like if we do have any website. Okay. Then report, like here we do have reporting things also, where we can customize as if we want. Advanced, where here in this option we do have scan low bandwidth links also, like if there are any subdomains for that domain, we can also scan that one. So right now I'm keeping everything basic and generic, so I'll save it. Whenever I save, see, I have here this scan has been saved. Whenever I want to scan, I just need to launch this one. Okay, when I click on this, the scan will run. See, the scan is running. So today I had to show you, I made this scan. So let me click on this and have visibility over here. See, this is the host, which is, 1 second, back to host. This is the host which I targeted. So here they were pass, like everything was pass, authentication was pass two high vulnerabilities are there, one medium is there, and 74 are what we call informative vulnerabilities are there right now. So here server base, here we do have start time and end time, like how much time it took, and total it took 13 minutes. Critical, we do have a pie chart over here. Okay, whenever I click and want to go in detail, like what all I need to update or I need to make it. So here, Ruby RexML .3.3.3 is DDoS vulnerability is there. If I want to do research on this, so see here I will have description over this for this one. Okay, if I want to search on web, I can also search on web. Basically, it will run an automated scan, whatever we want, and it will see. Ruby is nothing but a programming language, which is there in my Kali also, where it had some. It also have some vulnerabilities. Okay, so how we can patch this? So this is one vulnerability. So like this, you will have a report generated from this. See, Linux mounted devices, Linux time zone, which is generic one. So here we do have CVSS score also. Like if the vulnerability is genuine and critical, we do have CVSS score, which is published. Okay, SSL multiple issues are there. See, if I click on this, I will have some. See, medium is there. SSL certification cannot be trusted. There are some informative and cipher suit supported. So this is how we do scans and will have reports. So let me check the scan which I'm running whether it is completed or not. See, it is running right now. So while running also we can check this one. So everything is pass, pass, pass. So it will show same only right now because we do have one host only. So if we have any, we'll try to do this with Metasploit also in further classes. Right now we are just scanning the host device. Okay. Fahim, if you want to install, you can install right now.
Yes, Raman, we're doing it.
You can also share your screen meanwhile. Like if you face any issue or if there is anything, I'll try to guide you.
Yes, yes.
And I think Aziz is also there, I guess. Let me stop sharing. Okay, you can share.
Second. Screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay.
Now you can go to a website. Open Firefox and
Now just type what do you call Nessus
Nessus,
download.
Nessus Essentials down enable. Yeah, no. Uh, Next one. That link. Yes, this one. Or else you can click on the download button which is below it. Go over that. Download. Click on that. Hmm. Now we'll test tenable Nessus first one. Yeah. Here, like we are downloading it for no, 1 second. It is for Linux Ubuntu, right? We need to
Mm-hmm.
switch over it with Debian. Debian. Click on that. No. Click on that box platform. Yeah. There will be an option of Debian 64.
Acha, okay.
Yeah. Scroll over. This one, AMD 60. Yeah, this one.
Okay,
Now,
download.
download. I agree. Now it will be downloaded. Okay. After that, you need to go to website where you will get an activation code also. Okay, click 1 second. Scroll it. In that also you can have scroll it. Uh, Click on that documentation.
Acha.
Hmm. Here you will be having for each and every tool. If you go via documentation, it will be easy for you to. Okay. Here installation, export settings. Huh. Get started. You can click on 1 second. Installation. Click on install. Huh. Here each and every link, whatever you want, it will be available. So
Okay.
we have downloaded it. So we'll be downloading it in Nessus. 1 second. It has been downloaded, right?
Yes.
Next, what you should do, you need to have an activation code for that. Okay, let it be there. Once go to website, go to that link. Go to first one, download Tenable. No, the tab which is there in your first tab.
Acha,
You can
download enable tab. Okay.
uh, you can go back in this. Uh, uh, Once again, go back here. Go to the first website. Above this is there is one more. Click on this right now. Now see, you will have here you need to enter your name. Like meanwhile, you can stop sharing. You can enter your name and your email ID, and you can 1 second. Click on that. I am student and teacher would be there in this box.
Acha.
Huh, First one, and you can enter your email ID. Any email ID is no, it is not required as if it is a business, or you can keep any email ID, and you can write your first name, last name over there, and you can click and get start. Okay, and then you will
Okay.
be getting an activation code. After that, the manual which I have sent, there are some commands you need to write that, and you need to launch it.
Okay, Raman bhai. Inshallah. So,
Hmm.
where's the one? There is
If you,
downloads.
uh,
It's opening like this.
uh, 1 second. Click on that. Go back. Go to command prompt. To go to your terminal.
Got slow, I mean.
Because due to download, as we are using VM, right? Sometimes it will
Yeah.
have some latency issues also.
Okay. Uh, It's not opening.
Thing root terminal. Click on root terminal.
Camera on.
Now click on ls.
Click on
ls.
what?
No, no,
What?
no, no, no. Type ls. Ls. List.
Yeah.
Ls. Enter. Okay, nothing. Uh, cd, or else do one thing. Close this
Mm-hmm.
one. Go to your file. Go to that folder. Click on downloads. Uh, Go to no. Do one thing. Click on that folder icon. Uh, 1 second. Go back. Here you do have a back
But
option,
it's
right?
not working.
Click on that.
No, it's unclickable.
Okay. Close it. Close it then. Uh, uh, you do have home, right? Over your left in Kali.
This
No, no, no. Below that. No, no, no. Behind this.
applications.
Huh. Behind this. 1 second. Click on this home.
Acha.
Hmm. Now click on downloads. Hmm. Huh. Now over that terminal there is one search bar, right? Over up. Huh.
This
Huh. Uh, or else do one thing. Do
mm-hmm.
right click over this file. Uh, Open with terminal here. Below. Go down. Go down. Next.
Acha,
Next. This.
open terminal. Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
Now right now we are in this terminal. Okay. We in this
Okay.
folder. ls ls. It will
LS.
list what all. Uh, Now what you need to do? Sudo apt. 1 second. You can sudo apt install. No. Remove all these things. Go back. Now install and tab.
And
There is an tab on your. Okay, go back. Enter. Click enter. Enter. Or else do one thing. Open the what I have shared you one documentation, right?
yes. So
You have to extract that all those things, right?
is my screen, I mean, that screen visible to you?
No, 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 it isn't.
One sec.
No problem. If it is visible to you, it's okay. Can go step by step over there. There we do have commands.
So it's okay. We need to create a download directory, and it is optional.
You try to install it. There will be some errors also. Make a note of that.
One sec. Can we directly do that sudo apt install? Is it downloading?
It's downloading. It's once do one thing. Sudo apt install and upgrade. Update and upgrade. Run command.
In the main terminal or in this download section? Hmm. I think it will take some time, Raman.
Is it working?
I think it's downloaded.
Okay then. So now
Service not found. Okay. Same error. Well,